Brickyard, J.W. Miller wins. We are just 3 races away from the playoffs, kicking off season number, I think we're season 5. I just all of a sudden lost my mind there for a quick second. Let me look here. Yeah, season 6. That's where we are. I thought we were. Don't mind me. It's been a long day. Season 6 of this GLSR Black Horizon Truck Series season as we are in the Valley of the Sun, the deserts. Phoenix, Arizona, the beautiful town of Avondale, if it's properly pronounced, as we get you ready for race number 6 of tonight's GLSR Black Horizon Truck Series season. It's actually race number 8. I can't get anything right now. But anyways, it is the Sac City Diecast 180. It is round number 8 of the Great Lakes Truck Series season as we have 3 races to go before the playoffs. I am the captain, Chris Scala. Welcome in. Let's get ready for 120 laps of racing here on this 1 mile jewel. That is a very fun track that has been updated, and so many different things have gone on with it. But first, before we go racing, we do need to show you the point standings of what they look like as of right now. Clark Gennican leads Brandon Alphin by 21 points, I believe it is. Doing the math, it's 31 actually. Let's carry the 1 there. 31 points over Brandon Alphin. Clark Gennican's actually not here tonight. He'll be taking a provisional, so there is a chance we could see a new point leader this evening. Lucas Strayer, Zach Allman, Sam Fontaine, your top 5. Looking down at the bubble, Blaine Sparling leads Aaron Smith by 4. And then you also have Sean Peachin hanging out there. He's on the comeback trail after 2 straight top 10s. Ben Pierce, who's been on a little bit of a slide since his Talladega win. Caden Atkins, Brett Murphy, Cameron Ingram. Your 16 players right now in this playoff race. It's going to get tight as we get going here tonight for 120 laps and 120 miles on this evening. Here's the rest of your schedule. Next week we go to Dover, and then the annual, or seasonal as we call it, Prehistoric Forest 200 from Michigan. That is on the horizon in the Black Horizon Truck Series schedule the next few weeks as we get you ready for racing here tonight. The trucks are on the grid, and qualifying is all over. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the race this evening. Justin Bondurant on the pole as he runs a 27 flat, pretty much. Going to beat out Christopher Dean by 5 1/1000ths of a second. Brandon Alphin, second in points, third on the grid. He'll start in the second row alongside Lucas Strayer. Sam Fontaine, Cam Ingram, they'll take row number 3. Row number 4 is where you'll see J.W. Miller and Dylan Glass. Bryce McCune, Alex Cummings, row number 5. Row 6, Brett Murphy, Zach Allman. Row 7, Chris Evans, Brian Sutphin. Row 8, Matt Telder, Trey Eldridge. Row number 9 is Jason Dalton and Ben Pierce. Row 10, Sean Peachin, Nash Fry. Row number 11, Sam Barnes, Travis Ikavachi there. Row number 12, Aaron Smith and Drift, Jacob Gladulich there. And Cedric Ingram, William Martin, Tyler Brewer, the 27 starters, as Jason Clark, as per usual, is the admin. It'll be 120 laps around this 1 mile oval that has been flipped and has been flipped in iRacing now too. It's officially the way it is, which means we get the green flag now off what used to be turn 4 or turn 2. Now it's turn 4. Green flag. We're in the desert. 3 races to go, and we're racing in Phoenix. Through 3 and 4, Bondurant leading lap 1. Look at him fan out 4 and 5 wide. The dog leg is open. 3 wide back here. This is the 7th position. You'll notice some blue and yellow trucks this evening, like Sam Fontaine there. That is the colors of the Ukraine country that some drivers are either paying a tribute to or obviously showing their best wishes for that country. That is unfortunate events that have happened there over the last week or so. So you'll see Fontaine and a couple others running Ukraine colors on their paint schemes this evening. A pretty cool deal there. Track Cams tonight presented by Track Cams for Gourmet. Of course, you can check them out online, trackcams22.com. On the iRacing forums and on Facebook as the Dean machine has gone to the front. First lead change. Christopher Dean. Back here, Lucas Strayer, Brandon Alphin, Cam Ingram up to the 5th position here as Alex Cummings up there on that top side with Fontaine, with Dylan Glass, also J.W. Miller back there. Oh, the 10 gets hit by McCune and is able to save it. Nice save. This track very easy to misjudge where you turn in. If you look at Sean Peachin, he's already been hit in the rear once. Just the different braking points and all that good stuff. Nice save, though, by the 10. Dalton looking underneath the 10 right now. This track can be very tricky to pass on. Got to be very patient. Track position does mean everything, but you're going to see later on tires could play a factor in this race when it's all said and done. Your two-time Eldora winner. Alex Cummings there to the inside. He'll pass Cummings. Or pass, I should say, Ingram maybe here for 6th. Or for 5th, I should say, as the 7's going to clear off. So you can use multiple groups here at this track. As Dean is checked down to a 1.2 second lead over the 2 Millennium Esports trucks. There's Sean Peachin. Look at that heavy damage already on the rear of that truck. Probably not driving the best right now. Battle here for position. J.W. Miller underneath Dylan Glass. Bryce McCune right there behind him. There's Zach Allman. You're starting to see the lights come on around. Oh, J.W. Miller and McCune. Contact. Both trucks torn up. No caution. Oh, and now another truck gets turned. Brett Murphy, that'll bring the caution out. As the 10 goes around over in turn 3 and 4. And our first caution out, lap 10. And for the first time in, 130 laps, basically. You go back to the Homestead race. We have a caution on the track in the series. Let's go back and see what transpires here. It actually starts with this 95 truck that's got some heavy damage. Oh, right there, unfortunately. I don't know if JW, it's tough to see there. And then the 10 gets turned around from behind. And a little unhappiness there. All right, so what happens? There's the contact up ahead. Murphy checks up. Oh, Dalton tries to get off Murphy as Murphy checks up. Gets into the wall, and then Peachin's there. Just a bad sequence of events here. We got some pit stops happening. A lot of trucks on pit road. Get one more look at it here, and we'll go up to just unfortunate. It looks like maybe Miller tried to get up in there or something, or maybe McCune coming down a little bit. But either way, racing deal. Unfortunately, just that kind of deal will happen here at Phoenix. Going to have two unhappy drivers there, and unfortunately caution out for the first time. So as I mentioned, 3 races after tonight. We go to Dover, another mile track next week, and then the 2-mile Michigan Speedway, and then we'll be into the playoffs to set the field of 10 drivers that'll go racing. You see drift coming down pit road. A traditional drift move right there. Brett Murphy getting damage fixed on that 10. And we should get one to go this time by as the pace car lights are off on the iRacing Ghost 4X. Pace car will pull off here. And this is one of the interesting things. I actually ran a league race here last Friday. And one of the tricky things about this track is technically most leagues, including this one, when the pace car pulls off, you can go. And there were a couple occasions last week where the truck leading took off at that point. So you had pretty much all the way down to turn 3 and 4 and then go through the corner all the way back to the start-finish line to get the green flag. A very tricky moment, or tricky situation, I should say, that could happen tonight, so we'll have to keep an eye on it. Dean elects not to go until now. Here we go, green flag back out. As they go spreading 3 and 4 wide. Everybody's got to mind their P's and Q's here. Now they have 3 sets of tires as Bondurant gets the wall off turn 2. 3 sets of tires to get him through this race in pit road. So the optimum strategy, obviously, you want to come in at lap 40 and 80. And 120, of course, being the distance, that gives you a 3rd set of tires to work with to get you to the finish if needed. Well, we'll see what kind of strategies some of these teams use here tonight. Run with Zach Allman here. Allman sending it down to turn 1 here. You hear a little bit of shifting going on. As Cam Ingram, Zach Allman back here, also Dylan Glass, Sam Fontaine. All battling out for the 7th and 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th positions here. Christopher Dean out front, and of course, with Lucas Strayer. Oh, a couple trucks getting close together there. As you see, it looks like the 7 might have gotten the wall. That's not going to help the aerodynamics on that 7 car. Lucas Strayer, Mr. Consistency, we can call him this season, has been fantastic on the oval tracks. Had his one bad run on a road course. Otherwise, it's been pretty sporty all season long as we watch Cummings underneath Alphen. Zach Allman, of course, the winner here last season, I believe. Of course, I'm going to have that moment where I tell you, stand by for a second because you're going to see my internet. Always happens. Hey, appreciated viewers, by the way, all 16 of you. A reminder, as always, you can click on the fantasy page at GreatLakesSimRacing.com. Your chance to win a butt kicker prize and also a prize from Major's Garage. Each and every week you can sign your team up and be a part of the racing, one of the only leagues you'll find on iRacing that actually allows fantasy racing. .24 laps in. The Allman up to the 4th position now. Let's talk about the history of Phoenix Raceway. It's the 4th race or 3rd race that this track will hold. Of course, the first winner at this track was Jason Dalton in the 4 truck. You see him running 10th right now. The other winner was Zach Allman. We did have our 3rd different pole winner tonight in Justin Bondurant, Christopher Dean and Ricky Springer, the other 2 pole sitters in the history of this track. As all of a sudden, Lucas Strayer off the pace here, and Christopher Dean all off the pace. Something has happened here. Bondurant has gone to the front. What in the world just transpired? I looked over at stats, and I look up, and there's a pile up over here. Oh, Dean's going to get turned. It saves it. Talking about going from bad to worse. Sutphin's going to move up to 3rd, it looks like, behind Allman. What all just took place? Right there, Lucas Strayer caught the 48, and they all checked up. Lucas checked up because he didn't mean to get into the 48. Classy move on his part, but unfortunately brought everybody together. So Dean must have been falling off the pace here the last few laps, and it led to this. Unfortunately, being a one-man show, I didn't see it all. So unfortunately, yeah. So now Dean has fallen all the way back to 6th, behind new leader Justin Bondurant. You see the 70 of Aaron Smith. He's worked his way up through here. Telder, he's up in the top 10 now. as Allman clears for position. Oh, up in the wall. Dean just smacked it. That's not going to help his truck. This race is just falling out of Dean's hands. Tight into 3. That's the second time this season that a race looks like is in Christopher Dean's hands and things happen. It just falls apart. And now he's coming to pit road. Actually, he's locking it down. He's saying bon voyage. He is not happy. Now the racing battle back here, or going on back here, the 98 of Chris Evans in that yellow truck. We'll call it the yellow submarine tonight. Running next to the 16 of Dylan Glass, the 92 of Trey Eldridge there with his 21 of Sean Peach. And also, this is all for the 10th through 13th positions. Let's look at this. Telder continues to march through the field. A man that, in a joking way, a lot of people pick on him for his mishaps with the dog leg at this track. But doing a good job here so far tonight. Unfortunately, he's still got 87 more chances to go through the dog leg and mess up. Up front, new leader, Zach Allman. Last season's winner has trailed right up through the field from 12th to 1st. And has taken the lead of the Sac City 180. That's Sac City Diecast, by the way. 180. Not 5 here underneath the blanket. Up here you got Allman under attack as Aaron Smith's going to get to his bottom. Alex Cummings looking to the bottom of Bondurant. A lot of drivers who have saved their tires making moves now as this track starts to cool down and get more grip. You hear all the shifting going on here as Brian Sutphin running pretty well here. 5th position, looking for 4th as he makes the pass. And takes that spot away. Wild start so far in this race. Bryce McCune there underneath the 6 as these two have kind of worked their way back up through the field, getting damage all fixed up. And there's the 5 of William Martin right there behind him.
Take it.
Lap number 40, Justin Bondurant, Mr. Short Pits on pit road. So is Aaron Smith. Strayer, Telder coming to pit road here along with Ben Pierce. Others coming to pit road. Green flag pit stops. Rated lap 40. You see Aaron Smith leaving pit road. Bondurant 15-3, I should say, on that stop. As Sean Peachin coming to pit road. So pit stops going on. Some of the other leaders have stayed out. Peachin getting damage fixed, right side tires. So is Nash Fry getting tires and fuel.
Bye, Ben. Bye, Ben.
As they all leave their stalls. As Dylan Glass and Trey Eldridge coming to pit road here, lap 43, 44. A lot of trucks pitting pretty separate apart. As Christopher Dean, or is that Peachin? Never mind, that's Peachin. I thought it was Dean. I saw the Black Horizon paint. Right side tires going on. Cam Ingram also on pit road right now in the 7. And there's your lead right there by Allman, just a little bit over Sam Fontaine. As Brandon Alphin brings his number 28 truck to pit road. All right, Zach Allman's on pit road also. We'll cover first our second place guy in points right now. Brandon Alphin, the 28 car, should be 4 tires and fuel here. And you see down at the bottom all the pit times and stuff. Four and fuel, good stop, 14.8 for Alphin. As I mentioned, Zach Allman on pit road in the 54 truck. Right side tires going on here. Jason Dalton on pit road. Fontaine, Cummings, and Sutphin also coming in now. 4 and fuel, Allman gone, 14-7 there. How about your season, or your first time winner here at Phoenix? Dalton getting away with a 15 flat. As now, as I mentioned, Fontaine. Here's Cummings on pit road. Brian Sutphin. And 4 tires and fuel for all these guys as they pull away. Cummings pulling away. There's Sutphin also pulling away. Chris Evans on pit road. Evans running a Stand With Ukraine truck also. Very cool to see. So the only ones left to pit, Bryce McCune, who's going to lead a lap here. William Martin, Drift, Sam Barnes, Cedric Ingram, Ike Avachi, Brett Murphy, all yet to come to pit road, and Robert Lukin. So the top 9 right now have not pitted yet and probably can go another, I would say, 5 to 10 laps on fuel. So they're playing the caution game here. Often going by. As you see the difference in new tires to old tires right here, just everybody blowing by. You know, back here, Aaron Smith. Aaron looks like is going to be the leader of this race. When it is all said and done here, and I'm actually shocked. I'm like, how? And I'm looking at his pit time here, 14.48, so he had about a normal stop. He pitted right at lap 40, but he's definitely done something right to get out on pit road, get out of pit road. And is going to end up the leader of this race, it looks like, when it's all said and done. Lucas Strayer will be second. Bondurant should be third. And then you're going to see Cam Ingram, it looks, or Zach Allman, it looks like here. Back here for position, Telder and Cummings, and then Fontaine also here. Being told that the 70 of Aaron Smith, I could hear somebody shifting. I know, was it Allman I heard shifting a little bit ago? Also, but yeah, could be. As Cummings goes by Telder, so does Sam Fontaine here, so lap 56. Just 4 laps away from halfway. Update on the Skyland. I still can't talk. So McCune, Martin, Drift, Sam Barnes, who, by the way, let's check out Barnes' paint scheme. Barnes also running a paint scheme that is paying tribute to Ukraine and what they're going through and stuff. So really, that's actually a fantastic looking paint right there. Look up here as Zach Allman makes the pass on Brett Murphy as he rolls through traffic. Tyler Brewer, I should say, up here in the 40 truck. That's going to be another spot. So some of the guys on older tires starting to get kind of railroaded here as we near the halfway point. Brewer is going to come to pit road at this point. Now Bryce McCune coming to pit road from the lead. After being unfortunately part of that first caution, got some damage. The 95 on pit road. And this should start the second round, or the second cycle of the first round of pit stops here as we cross the halfway point. this. William Martin now leading. Cedric Ingram on pit road now, so that leaves 2 trucks left to pit. Here comes William Martin, and that leaves you with this guy, Drift, the 14 truck. The only one left to pit before it should cycle back around to Aaron Smith, who will be the new leader. As we wrap up this green flag cycle of pit stops, should remind you, of course, usually each and every week we get the Here for the GLSR podcast up, but unfortunately here it's been a couple of weeks. We've had some busyness going on. I've had to work a lot, and Sam's had a lot of things going on. We're working to actually get another podcast done this week. We'll keep everybody up to date and hopefully get another one. We are not going to stop. We're not going to let things stop us, but there could be little breaks here and there. Another podcast will be coming up hopefully this week. So we'll have another one for you. I know a lot of people are kind of jonesing for one. So there's your second place truck. Aaron Smith now has got 1.5 seconds over Zach Allman. Allman right now in the 3rd position. Sam Fontaine is 4th. And then Alex Cummings in the 5th spot. Now, Barnes probably pitted at the last caution there. Jason, there ain't no way he did 62 laps. I seem quiet. Shouldn't be. My levels are up in the yellow. Unless my microphone finally ended on me after 8 years. Check back here as we start to get a 3-truck battle for position. As Brandon Alphin putting pressure on Telder. And Telder's former owner, or I guess teammate, Jason Dalton back here in that 4-truck trying to gain spots also. Oh, a caution on the track. Trouble for Sam Barnes. The 22 has spun it off turn 2. And only our 2nd caution of the night.
Turn 1. I was gonna try and take here and try and make it all the.
Well, let's see who comes to pit road. A lot of the leaders coming in. Can you hear me pretty well now? I mean, I haven't touched anything, but Aaron Smith on pit road. Fontaine, Strayer, a lot of these guys coming to pit road here. And we do got, it looks like 4 trucks staying out right now. And now look at this. Alex Cummings deciding to come to pit road along with. So Cummings is going to give up the track position and come to pit road here. Very interesting strategy. I'm going to mute my mic here just for a second. All right. So, Brandon Allman going to be the only one on older tires here. Going to take the high lane. And unfortunately, he's probably going to get shuffled a little bit. Whoever's making the calls for that team, oh boy. But Aaron Smith going to restart second. Zach Allman, Sam Fontaine, and J.W. Miller are going to restart top 5. As we'll come to the green flag after the second caution of the night for a self-spin by the 22. That didn't even register on my thing. How about that? Of Sam Barnes. Allman on the pedal. Here we go. Green flag. I think Brandon was fully prepared that he was going to get jumped here. And here they go. Up front, you see Miller and Allman, or Smith and Allman, I should say, going for it. And trouble for Cam Ingram, the 7 truck, into the wall. And a third caution coming out. Let's see what happened to Cam Ingram to bring out the caution. That's Sean Peach in there underneath him. Nash fries above him, and Netcoat kind of grabs him, but then the contact. Icavacci gets a piece of it. One truck goes through him. And unfortunately, the Texas driver involved in this one. And the caution out. Unfortunate situation there, bringing out the caution for the 3rd time here in Phoenix, and looks like Allman and others going to come to pit road now. And this is interesting because it looks like the pit window is officially open right now to go the rest of the way on fuel. I was looking for the caution for Barnes, but cannot find it on the register or the events here. So unfortunately, either way here, you're going to see a lot of trucks probably saving fuel here. So it looks like Aaron Smith, J.W. Miller, Brandon Alphin, Drift, Bryce McCune, Chris Evans, William Martin, Brett Murphy, and obviously Cam Ingram getting the damage fixed, all coming to pit road right now. And they should be set to go the rest of the way on fuel. Of course, the rest of the field is going to be banking on cautions.
I'll take Falcon.
Pace car going through the dog leg here. Allman going to take the top side. As we'll go back racing, 44 laps to go. Pace car is in, and we'll go green, 44 laps to go. Looks like Aaron Smith, the 7th car inside lane there, the yellow taxi mobile, if you want to call it that, will restart 13th with the advantage of fuel here. Allman on the gas, here we go. So what strategy will be the winning one? As Eldridge looking underneath Dalton for the 8th position. Bondurant under attack up there with Glass, and Telder up there. You wonder how much shifting going on now with these guys trying to save fuel. You're probably not going to hear any. Oh, hold on, boys. Oh, Bondurant's trying to hold on. He does save it. Holy cow, what a save by Bondurant. That was all types of hospital hopping and EVG and all that different stuff in the end. I just made that word up. Bondurant was up near the top 5 when all this happened. Watch this. Right there, just kind of contact with Dylan Glass. And my definition of getting your hand and feet on the wheel to try to save this thing. Watch this. Pretty nice save, I'd say, right there. Allman leading Fontaine right now by 2/10. Lucas Strayer, Matt Telder, Brian Sutphin, the former teammates there, 4th and 5th. And here's your battle. Alex Cummings starting to come through the field here. Sean Peach in there behind him. Peachin trying to get underneath J.W. Miller there. You see the 16 out in front of that battle. Once again, next week, Dover International Speedway next Wednesday night, 8:45-ish Eastern. It'll be race number 9, 2 races to go as we go from a flat 1-mile oval with a dog leg to a monster. So if we go 35 green flag laps, what strategy is the winning one? Is it pitting with 52 laps to go, or is it pitting with 46 laps to go? We are right in that fuel window. Aaron Smith outside of Dylan Glass. Meanwhile, back here, 3 wide with Strada Italiano sandwich. Oh, as Bryce gets the wall there. 92 sliding up into the 5. Williams not going to be happy about that. See Aaron Smith there looking for his first career win. He's had a couple of good runs here in the last couple of weeks. Cummings and J.W. Miller battling it out for the 6th position. Nice comeback for J.W. in this race. Up here, Fontaine has not let Allman go. Oh, and Fontaine's got a run here. Allman not going to let him go. Oh, into the wall goes Zach. And Fontaine to the lead. 30 laps to go. But the million-dollar question, can these guys make it all the way on fuel? As you know, they run 65% fuel in this sim, in this series. So when I say 65%, you take 65% of 18.7. Oh no, and Allman's in the wall. And there goes the fuel game. Oh, and Allman clears. Oh no, Alphen gets him. Brandon Alphen has gotten, unfortunately, into Allman. And fourth caution out. Let's actually go up here to the Allman crash. It looked like, was there some kind of net code? There was no, there was some space there. I think it was net code. Unfortunately, though, it looks like everybody's checking up, and Allman just did not see Allman down there. Yeah, you could definitely see some space there, but you could tell there was some kind of a netcode contact just to the way Zach just shuffles. And Zach tries to hold on to it. Unfortunately, it D-dies on him into the wall. Allman's going to come in here. As well, you see Cam Ingram's up in the outside wall there. A lot of trucks checking up, and then Nash Fry turns right, and Brandon's going to realize, oh, wait, there's another truck. And unfortunately, he's going to get into him right there. And look at this, couple trucks staying out. William Martin, Brett Murphy, the top two going to stay out with this caution with 26 laps to go. All right, so should we get one to go this time by? We'll have a 24-lap restart. And Martin's going to take the outside lane here. And everybody else from Lucas Strayer on back came in. 4 tires and fuel. And the fuel window is now outside the window. It's gone. We don't have to worry about fuel anymore. As here we go, green flag out. Martin with a great restart. And they're 3 wide down to turn 3. Tellner and Murphy together into the wall. And right back to the caution. I saw McCune get a little sideways. Whoopsies. Hit Control Z, see if it works, Jay. Jason Dalton might have got a piece of it too. Let's see how this all transpires. Can't blame the dog leg for this one. Oh, Aaron Smith, what a nice miss. Oh, and there's right there, Dalton gets turned. into the wall. On board with Telder. And caution back out. If y'all want to hear a funny interview, enjoy this one. Big Willie, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
What the hell are you doing up here?
Hey, man, we're going after. We're gonna see what happens here. I'm banking on a few more cautions. So,
Man, you've kept your truck fairly clean throughout tonight. I know you've ran about, what, 10th to 15th, but how big would a win be here?
win would be huge. I mean, you know, I've only got one win in this series, and the wins are hard to come by. So, we'll try our best to see what we can do here.
So the question I have is how much video play are we going to have tonight?
I mean, these boys keep on. It's going to be quite a bit. So we're going to have some video play after. I know there's a few of them that need a little bit of talking to after the race. So we'll see how it goes.
All right, my man. Well, hey, good luck, and try not to be one of the videos.
Yes, sir. I'll try not to.
Attaboy. That is William Martin in the 5 truck up here leading right now. We'll get him back down to his channel as soon as I can get over to Discord and do this the right way. That's what happens when you go to try to do other things while in that channel. And to the Precision Plus team, which, there it is. All right, so 21 laps to go. Still got looks like 23 trucks will be on the lead lap when this thing's over with. So here we go. Pace truck is in. As Martin going to lead him off turn 4 into the green flag here. 20 laps to go. Lights are on. I think that 19 to go. Remember Murphy on the older tires there on that top side. Everybody through turn 2 cleanly. Everybody goes by, and I hear one truck screaming off turn 2 or turn 4. If you figured out, it's Aaron Smith in that 70 truck. Been shifting all night. Martin able to hold on. As Lucas Strayer looking for the lead off of turn 1. Into turn 1, I should say, coming off 2. As Sutphin and Smith back there battle for 4th. And Strayer to the front. Can he hold him off? Sutphin going to sneak by for third. As you see Alex Cummings back there with Smith, who's stuck behind the 5. So the 5 starting to drop back more and more as the fight is on now here between these two. Cummings on the bottom, Aaron Smith up top, J.W. Miller right there behind, ready to pounce. And big shout out to Sac City Diecast, sponsored tonight's race. Sac City Diecast 180, and of course, Black Horizon Brewery, the sponsor of the series. Appreciate what they do for this Great Lakes Sim Racing series. As we have 12 laps to go, Strayer trying to hold off Fontaine to get his first career win. Fontaine looking for his first win on an oval. Brian Sutphin also trying to knock the door down of his first career win. And I've preached to the choir way too many times saying that Brian Sutphin deserves better than what he has had in this league. And here he is tonight, running in a third position. Oh, William Martin just smacked the wall off turn 2. Everybody avoiding him. Everybody should be okay. 10 laps to go. Oh, Lucas, don't blink out now. It's not the time to do that. Back here, Drift trying to hold off Sean Peachin for the 14th position. Not the best night for either one of these guys, but sometimes you got to make the best out of a bad situation. We're going to check out lap times as they cross the line here. Strayer going to be the first one across here. Looks like an 03, an 05, a 13, a 27.99 for Aaron Smith, actually. 4 100s quicker on that time. Smith trying to get to the top 3 here. That time behind Strayer, an 06, Fontaine a 10, an 18 for Sutphin, and an 09 for Smith. So good lap there. These guys are pretty much on top of another. If Strayer can run 7 more qualifying laps, we might have ourselves a very exciting victory lane here in a minute. Using a different lane this time. 5 laps to go. Fontaine gained a 10th that time. Of course, as they say, catching's one thing, passing's another. Down to 1/10. Fontaine looking to the top side. What is going to be the right way to go here? Strayer trying to take the lane away. Two to go. Fontaine with a good run off 4 this time. Looking high. Oh, Strayer's in the wall. Protects the bottom. White flag, 4 trucks under a blanket. Should I say Fontaine needs to put the French horn to him? Strayer with the run. Let's see. Fontaine dives it into 3. He's not going to do it. A third Millennium driver in victory lane, Lucas Strayer. A first-time winner. A team that has entered this season all of its wins by 1 driver. And that driver, unfortunately, not in this league anymore, has now turned to 4 as Lucas Strayer joins Ben Pierce and Justin Bondurant as winners this season for Millennium. A quartet of burnouts. Nice move by Fontaine, by the way, not to wreck the 1 there. He drove it in there and had the chance. He was at his quarter. The Elizabethtown driver getting the win here at the Phoenix Raceway as we look at the final results in what ended up being a wild finish. Strayer wins this thing by, look at that, 1-1-1. How about that? The 1 wins by that much. Aaron Smith 3rd, Sutphin, J.W. Miller 5th, Alex Cummings, Dylan Glass, Trey Eldridge, Bryce McCune and William Martin, your top 10. Chris Evans, 11th. Drift, 12th. Nash Fry, 13th. Sean Peachin and Cam Ingram finishing 15th. Ben Pierce, 16th. Bondurant, 17th. Brett Murphy, 18th. 19th going to, I believe, Cedric Ingram. And 20th to Jason Dalton. 21st, Brandon Alfin. 22nd, Travis Icavaci. 23rd, Robert Lukens. 24th, Sam Barnes. 25th, Tyler Brewer. 26th, Zach Allman. 27th to Christopher Dean. 28th, Matt Telder. 29th, Jason Clark, who did not run the race. But Jason, I give you a shout out anyways. Nice job, admin. Now, here's the question about Phoenix. Does Lucas Strayer know how to get the victory lane? This is actually now the 1 track that you can actually go to the victory lane. So let's see if he goes to it. And, goes and celebrates. He's probably waiting on me to pull him up here. I'm going to actually pull him up here real quickly and let him know. I wonder if he knows how to get there. I might. Toad! No! Lucas, I was about to tell you how to go to Victory Lane.
What?
I was going to tell you how to get to Victory Lane.
Oh my God! I won a race. We won a freaking race. We finally did it. Oh my God!
He sounds like me. Won Daytona a couple weeks ago. Man, what a job by you holding off Fontaine and winning this race. I can only imagine the anxiety that was going through you.
Oh my God! You do not understand how much I couldn't talk the last 15 laps. My heart was in my chest. And with 2 to go when I hit the wall, I was literally thinking it was over. I was like, are you kidding me? I'm going to get past with 1 to go. I'm going to choke. Like, I know Sam posted that meme, like, who's ready to choke this race? I'm like, that's me. That's me, but, dude, we won. We won a race. Dude, I won a race. I got my beer with me. I don't know what to say. Oh my God.
Well, I'm going to let you catch your breath for a second because I'm going to share some other news with you because with Clark not being here, getting a provisional, and then Brandon often having issues there towards the end, I believe you're back in the points lead now.
Oh my God.
I've left them speechless.
Dude, I was literally saying with everybody that I'm worried about making the playoffs because the field is just so tight right now, and just one mistake could put me out. And I know I'm good at Dover, but I'm going to jinx myself by saying that in Michigan, don't have the best record, but I do want to say I feel bad for what happened with Dean. I don't think I came up on him, but I'm watching the replay. It's just close racing.
Right.
I feel bad that did happen. So I do want to say sorry to him. I'm sorry that happened with us. But Millennium, we are a 3-team winner. We have 3 drivers on our team that won a race. We went from what, last place last year, and now we have 3.
Well, it was a great effort on your part. I know you're ecstatic, and that's totally awesome. Well-deserved race here this evening. I can't say out loud what you just said over in the league-only chat over at Discord right now because I might get banned from YouTube. But great job there, and shout out to whoever you like to, buddy.
Oh, great marketing. You stuck with me, and I finally got you a win in something this big. Millennium Enterprises, Fierce, my team, Brett, Bondo, and our team leader, Ben. And as I always say, our lovely broadcaster gets all the praise he deserves for always doing a fantastic race. But, dude, I got a beer in my hand. Let's freaking celebrate. I want you to celebrate with me. We are all celebrating this win. I want every single person to celebrate like they just won the freaking race.
There we go. I like it. Celebrate. Have a beer, whatever you like to drink. It's in your hand. What beer of choice, by the way? Well, actually, don't say that because obviously, yeah. Just go enjoy that beer. How's that? And we'll just call it a Black Horizon Brewery beer. Done. Yeah. Go enjoy it.
Oh, thank you, Chris.
All right. Great job to Lucas Strayer, first-time winner, as he's happier than me at Daytona a couple weeks ago. Let's just put it like that. So great job on his part. As well-deserved on his end. Let's talk to Fontaine. Oh, by the way, that's 8 winners in 8 races now. As I continue my trend of saying that we would get to 10 races with 10 winners. It is entirely possible the streak is still alive. Needless to say. If I can find Fontaine, there he is. He's up here. He's having a chat up there with everybody because I'm sure they're having fun if they're watching video of who wrecked who. Anyways, Sam Fontaine, congratulations. Second place. I got to give you credit, obviously. The door was there for you to clear out the one if you wanted to win that race. You chose not to and finish second tonight.
Oh, yeah, very fun tonight. Even with Zach, unfortunately, got with him somehow, gonna have to watch a replay, but it was super fun to race Zach and Lucas at the end, for sure. And I mean, I race people like I want to be raced, so I'm not gonna give a bumper to move someone away from anything. So yeah.
Well, it's still a great effort on your end. Obviously, you raced him clean. You fought your way up there. Obviously, you're going to see in the replay, and I'll go ahead and point it out. It looks like there was a little bit of netcode involved at the end with you and Dean, because just the way it shook out. But still, unfortunate situation there for you. But still, another top 3 run. And I guess now the $1 million question we got to ask is, when the hell are you going to win on an oval?
Yeah, I mean, we are close, man. We're getting close. We still have a couple of over coming and walkings, and so hopefully one of those races I can get a win there. So we'll see.
Oh, great job on your part. Congratulations, and shout out to whoever you like to, bud.
Yeah, man. Every guys from the league who put the league together and made it happen. All the racers on the track did a great job tonight. It's kind of a short track and wasn't too rough. And all the guys from KGD2, which we had a pretty good night as a team. 2 guys in the top 5, so gonna take it.
Yeah, good team night for you guys, and shout out to you, obviously running that paint scheme for the country of Ukraine. So obviously great job on your end, and congratulations.
Thank you, man.
Absolutely. Second place finish for Fontaine. We'll get him down to his, he's up here having fun with the guys. Let's get our, this guy might be, arguably, I mean, obviously you could put the one truck up there of Strayer in this battle, but I want to bring Aaron down here. He might be the hottest driver on the circuit right now. Aaron Smith, another top 3 finish. It's like we've talked every week here the last few weeks. It's getting closer to you, but it seemed like people could argue that you might have been the fastest truck tonight.
There were a couple out there that were pretty quick on the short run, but I felt like I had the long run speed to be able to get the job done, but unfortunately the cautions just lined up at the wrong times for me.
Now, you were obviously one of the rare ones shifting throughout the night period, or actually it seemed like every lap you were out there doing the shifting. What were you finding out there that was helping you with that situation?
About 10 laps into the run, you could really hook it up against the bottom line and downshift and just throw it out of the corner. Have about 10 miles an hour on the truck ahead of you. I got a couple good slingshots out of turn 4, and it was a awesome run down the front stretch. But you tried to make use of it in that last run there, but everyone was doing it at that point, so it wasn't nearly as helpful.
Well, and then obviously it was tough to pass there late in the race. Obviously, you had to battle up there with Sutphin for third, and JW. You guys all had a good fight as you had to work your way back through the field.
Yeah, Brian and I had a pretty good race there. I thought we were going to be able to catch up to the leaders there when they got together, but we just didn't have enough time. Would have been pretty fun to see.
Absolutely, man. Well, you did a great job tonight. Another top 3 finish, and going to help you out in the points some more. Congratulations on that. Shout out to whoever you like to.
All right, I'd like to thank the folks at the Great Lakes Sim Racing Truck Series for putting this show on, all the folks for putting on a good race, and everyone for watching, and you for broadcasting, and I guess we'll be back next week.
Yeah, sounds good. Look forward to talking to you again. Why not?
All right, thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely, buddy. Great job to Aaron Smith finishing in the 3rd position tonight. Of course, Brian Sutphin finishing in the 4th position. J.W. Miller, your top 5 with Alex Cummings, Glass, Eldridge, McCune, and Martin, your top 10. Just a fantastic race when it's all over with. And, Brian, obviously you're here too. I noticed you popped in, so I'll go ahead and ask 4th place finish. This might be a win for you. If he hears me. He jumped up here to say hi, so I'm going to move him out just in case he might not know he's here. But anywho, great job to those guys. And, yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for us here. Race number 8 is in the books officially. And congratulations to Lucas Strayer, who has gone to victory lane here. I was trying to pull up some stats on him, but unfortunately the website was giving me some issues. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. I got it working now. Of course, Lucas's first season as number 1, and he was number 41. And, of course, if you go to GreatLakesSimRacing.com, you can see all the drivers' profiles. And, of course, they go in numerical order. So I go down here to Lucas Strayer, Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania. And a pretty tall dude, by the way, as he stands next to Simon Pagano in this photo, and he's, like, dwarfing him. But he's going to probably list Talladega as his, or not Talladega, Phoenix is his favorite track. He says Talladega is. He'll probably be working at going to Taco Bell and enjoying some food. But he did a great job tonight. Gets win number 1 in his career, so great job And I know he's going to be pretty happy about that and what has been a career season for him. So, all right, we're off, and I'm heading back to work. What else is new? Just go enjoy your Wednesday evening. We'll be back here next Wednesday night from Dover as we get you ready for the playoffs, just 3 weeks away. And always remember, this isn't just a game. It's iRacing. See you.
Brickyard.